Welcome to Brain Vision.
All right. So in this problem, we have a setup like this. So we have Q1, Q2, and this is the center line between them. So we have three interested points: A, which is here, B is here, and C is right here. So for part A, if Q1, Q2, they're both positive, so we want to determine the direction of the electric fields at the 3 points. So if Q1, Q2, they're both positive, so at point A, the electric field induced by Q1 is to the right. And by the way, yeah, Q1, Q2, they have the same magnitude, okay? And the electric field induced by Q2 is pointing to the right. So there is no any electric field at point A. But at point B, the electric field induced by QA is pointing to this direction, and that induced by Q2 is pointing to that direction. And these two, actually, the X component is canceled out. So just based on the symmetry. So the only left component is pointing up. Okay. So this is the combined component. And similarly for the point C, it is pointing down. Okay, just because this one, the X component, they are canceled out. And for part B, if Q1, Q2, they are negative, I use the red color. So at point A, apparently the electric field induced by Q1 is pointing to the left, and electric field induced by Q2 is pointing to the right, so it is still canceled. And at point B, the electric field induced by Q1 is pointing to this direction, and that induced by Q2 is pointing to this direction. So the combined field is pointing down. And for the same reason at point C, the electric field is pointing up. So this is the electric field induced by the two charges. And for part C, if Q1 is positive, Q2 is negative, so I'll use the other color, this one. So at point A, the electric field induced by Q1 is to the right, and electric field induced by Q2 is also to the right. So at this point, the combined field will be pointing to the right. Okay, and at point B, the electric field induced by Q1 is pointing to this direction, and electric field induced by Q2 is pointing to this direction. So combined field, according to the symmetry, it is pointing to the right direction. Okay. And for part C, for the point C, the electric field induced by Q1 is pointing to this direction, and the electric field induced by Q2 is pointing to this direction. So the combined field is also pointing to the right direction. Okay.